Okay, so it appears that Netflix might be working on competing against Disney's new Disney Plus streaming. What's up, everybody? This is the Beast, and you're watching Primal Rage with your host. Well, I guess the Beast. So we got this article by Market Watch, but before we get into today's video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Leave those damn comments down below. Woo! Something really weird is, in my opinion, is going on here. Well, first, here, where we got here. Lucasfilms hasn't used the Star Wars Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram accounts in over a week. Well, they're probably taking a lot of heat and a lot of criticism because of the two trans binary non-dudes in the Star Wars High Republic. Also, the firing of Gina Carano. Also, how, like, season 3 for The Mandalorian, is that even a thing? Is that even going to happen? Various amounts of Star Wars projects that Disney had lined up. And at this point, I don't think we're ever going to see them. No Rian Johnson's trilogy, all that trolling nonsense is gone. But it seems to be a lot of problems going on. And is anybody really surprised? We know that these companies, they can't take criticism. I mean, the fans have been called everything from Nazis to misogynist, mansplainers, racist, everything under the sun. All the controversy surrounding The Last Jedi, The Mandalorian, Kathleen Kennedy, I mean, you name it, the list just goes on. Just this past week, episode 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there was a lot of crazy things going on with that due to the BLM parts that took place in episode 2 of the Winter Soldier, and bringing in John Walker to be the new Captain America U.S. agent. The left isn't happy with that, calling that a racist move. So there is a lot of stuff caving in on Disney right now. So, they haven't done anything recent on their accounts. And this isn't even good for Disney Plus as well, because all this political nonsense. Look, companies got to decide. Disney, Hollywood, all kinds of pop culture, food, music, sports, all of them have to decide and choose one. Either choose politics or choose your customers. Because you can't have both. One doesn't go with the other. If you choose politics, then you're not choosing the customers and you're not getting the business. If you choose your customers, then you don't choose the politics, then you're going to have a successful business. I mean, that's the difference. If you look at the UFC, how big that business is getting, because they are very patriotic. But if you look at, like, say, basketball, football, baseball, pushing politics, female soccer, they're all losing viewers, business, and everything else. So over here for Disney, now they are shut down, and nobody. I mean, people want to know what's going on. Like, what is going on with this? It's a disaster. It's a disaster. It says myth and poetry are one of the force in our exclusive reveal of the Odyssey of Star Wars, an epic poem. Nobody wants any of this. That's what they just don't get. Nobody wants any of this. Nobody wants this, people. Nobody wants that. But Netflix announces new Sony Pictures deal to capture Spider-Man in its web. Now, we all know Sony gets very, very woke. But I think I think since Sony, I guess, still owns, my opinion, from my understanding, Sony still owns the major rights over with Spider-Man. That includes Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which at this point for the MCU, for Disney, that's like their little cash cow right there. And to lose, if Sony does this, that might lose a good deal of bank for Disney as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, it says, let's see here. The announcement made late on Thursday will see a host of films such as Spider-Man, Morbius, which is a Marvel film, and actor Brad Pitt's Bullet Train streamed on Netflix in the U.S. as soon as the movies have finished their runs in theaters. The pre-marketing trading shares in Netflix were down $2 to $552.58. I mean, unless I read that right, I don't know. My eyesight isn't the best, so if I'm wrong, then I apologize. In a statement, Sony Pictures said Netflix and Sony Pictures Entertainment have announced a multi-year exclusive first pay window licensing deal in the U.S. for theatrically released Spider-Man, I guess, entertainment feature films beginning with their 2022 film slate. Wow. This could hurt Disney Plus right here. Look, they have to do it right. They have to make these movies right. They have to do good with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Personally for me, I think it would be a no-brainer to break that link between Spider-Man and Tony Stark. Just forget all that stuff. Keep it with the MCU aspect, but don't let go. I mean, you don't need Happy in there anymore, unless he just but no more Mr. Stark. I think we've all had enough of that shit. Personally, my favorite Spider-Man, Sony Spider-Man, is Tobey Maguire. Whatever they do with Spider-Man at this rate doesn't matter to me, because I got the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy, and I'm okay with that. Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man. Not that Tom Holland is doing a bad job. I think the kid has got what it takes. He just needs good stories, good plots, but that lies on the filmmaker, not the actor. It says companies have revealed how much the deal to boost on them financially. The fees Netflix will pay will be determined how many movies are released and their success in the movie theaters. Oh, Scott Stuber, head of the global films at Netflix, says Sony Pictures is a great partner, and we are thrilled to expand our relationship through this forward-thinking agreement. This not only allows us to bring their impressive slate of beloved film franchises and new IP to Netflix in the U.S., but it also establishes a new source of first-run films for Netflix movie lovers worldwide. Hey, I mean, look, it's either going to work or it's not going to work. I guess we'll see what's going on. Wow, this could be this could hurt Disney right here. I mean, a pretty good. This ain't good. I mean, the way they're handling the MCU right now at Disney, the way that they're handling Star Wars and the upcoming new Indiana Jones 5, which is going to have Fleabag Waller, is going to pretty much knock Indy off his pedestal. Pretty much the guy's going to get kicked in the nuts for 2.5 hours. But all that stuff is not good. But it's not just the movies that Sony's going to compete with. It's the theme parks too. Ghostbusters, Men in Black coming soon to Disney theme parks. It appears they could be competing. Who are you going to call? Disney and Universal could be facing some more competition from another studio-backed theme park franchise. Sony is officially throwing in its hat into the ring after announcing its plans to get the theme park business over 3 decades ago. Sony seems to literally be testing the waters for its upcoming theme park ambitions with rebranded water park in Thailand. My recommendation, like, this could actually work. Disney stuff is way too woke. They keep changing all their vintage parks that people loved, and they keep changing them up to themes of Black Lives Matter, and we want to add real chimpanzees because we don't want to discriminate against them with chimpanzee culture, and they're too much focused in with that. And I think this would be the perfect time for Sony to get in there and do right. Ghostbusters, hopefully, if Sony's smart, they're going to do Ghostbuster theme park based on the original Ghostbusters. That's going to be a sure winner right there. I'm sure we would love a ride with the Ectomobile while they have a big video thing of Stay Puft chasing after you. I think that would be awesome. But we'll have to wait and see. I wouldn't think this Sony would go with the 2016 Ghostbusters. That's not going to work. But I guess we'll have to see later down the line what they intend to do with that. Because Disney with Galaxy's Edge took a more woke stance in choosing the sequel trilogy theme for their theme park instead of going with what would have worked. And that would have been like the original or prequel trilogy movie base. So there is potential here for Sony to kind of overshadow Disney with the theme parks, but they have to do it right. That's what it all boils down to at the end of the day. If they do it right, they could beat Disney. They could put Disney in a very bad situation. Because honestly, Disney would be putting themselves in a bad situation, in a bad position. Because they're not doing things right. There's too much conflict going on at Lucasfilms. There's too much problems going on with their theme parks. I mean, first off, their theme parks are way overpriced, unrealistic, and everything keeps breaking down. That's because they get all these diversity hires in there, don't know how to fix anything, and everything keeps breaking down. You can't have fucking people in a Skyline ride shoved into the air, hanging there for hours. People are needing medical attention because the rides keep breaking down. I think Sony does this right, does it right. They can capitalize on this. Oh, man. It could be interesting times coming, people. Anyway, that's the video. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments down below. God bless all of you. And as the Beast in the lair, and we'll do a trip around the Beast lair coming up, and show you what the Beast lair looks like. And be safe out there. Woo! Whoa!